Hi, it's Janet Hilts here, breakthrough coach at janethilts.com. And the way that I help my clients create their breakthroughs are a couple of different things. One thing is with perspective coaching, and the other is to help get rid of emotional baggage that's standing in the way using EFT tapping. But today, I want to give you a change in perspective because this has made such a difference for me and for the clients that are adopting this perspective. And that is to consider changing the word need to the word want. I'm just going to let that sink in for a minute. We're talking about switching out the whole concept of need to want. And here's why. If I'm talking about the things I need, which is, that it's really kind of trendy now to be talking about getting my needs met. And the thing is that a need is it's a necessity. Okay, so needs are things like food, water, shelter, touch. Those are things that the human species must have to survive. And as far as I'm concerned, everything else is about wants. And here's how it can really change your whole world outlook. First of all, if you tell somebody else that you need something, it's like a demand. I mean, imagine if you have an employer that comes to you and says, I need this on my desk by 5 o'clock. You get a little internal pushback, don't you? Because the question comes up about, well, who says it's a need? You say it's a need. The same thing can happen if you talk to somebody else about, I need this. There can be some pushback. It can open up negotiations for who really thinks it's needed and who doesn't. Whereas if the boss, going back to that example, says, I want this at such and such a time, doesn't that change the whole vibe about how you receive that piece of information? Well, it's going to do the same thing for other people. When you say, I want something, you're taking full ownership of it. That's the best part of this whole deal. And who can argue with what you want? Not many people. It's really not open for negotiation. And inside yourself, it's the place of power. To say that I want something is to really own it. That this is a desire of mine. Whereas if I'm talking to myself all the time about what I need to do, that it creates this false sense of urgency that creates anxiety. So I'm already working against myself. If I'm talking about something that I need from someone else, then I'm putting all the power outside myself. I'm just giving it away. And it keeps me in a victim place where my livelihood, my sense of feeling good is in other people's hands. It's in circumstances' hands because they're not giving me what I need. Are you beginning to get what I'm talking about here? So it's such a place of power to say, I want to do this thing. Okay, maybe if the kitchen's messed up, and one of the things that will make it clean is to wash the dishes. If I'm in the habit of saying I need to wash the dishes, I don't know about you, but personally, I have a little internal pushback when I say I need to do something, I have to do something, I should do something. It's like kind of sticking an old than my own cattle prod in my own behind. It doesn't feel good. But if I say, I'm the one who wants the clean kitchen. I want a clean kitchen. I want harmony in my home. Okay, to tell you the truth, I'm not a big fan of washing dishes. So I'm not going to go singing to the world that I want to wash the dishes. But I want the end product, which is the clean kitchen. So I do want to wash the dishes. So catch yourself. Just listen to the way that you talk to yourself and the way that you interact with other people, whether it's in emails or talking to them. And just try eliminating this word need from your vocabulary and switch it up with want. It can relieve so much anxiety, for one thing. And it can also help you to see, what do you really want? So it can be a clarifying practice too. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And I also want to let you know that if you're a woman who has problems deciding what she wants, I've got the perfect thing coming up for you that you keep an eye out for it in the next few days. It's Clear Decision Mastery, a new one-time master course that I'll be offering soon. So go out and do what you want to do today, and I'll see you soon.